A great set by both players. Tampa gonna end up coming out on top, though. Can we talk about the fact that Big Booty Man was late because he spilled all of his mayo? I would like to hear more.
I did not see that. Um, you know, um, I would also like to hear a little bit of an explanation of that. That you spilled all your mayo. So, my dog ate my inputs. I spilled my mayo all over my keyboard.
Tekken 8 going on right now on the Game Awards.
Heck yeah. A little Tekken 8 action. And it looks like Mike Sastig has secured the first spot in the top 8. You love to see that. I have not actually had the pleasure of watching commentating a Mike Safdie game quite yet.
Yeah, I actually commentated him just yesterday at Showdown. Or was it
Nice.
yesterday? It might have been a couple days ago. I honestly forget what day it was on, but I did this week. Looks like we're going to see Elucid versus Yo-Yo Master. I know both of these players. Very strong Testament and Bridget.
Yep. Yo-Yo Master, very, very strong Bridget. We've seen them in the bracket before. It's our first time seeing Elucid, and I am personally so excited. Rocking the Irish Testament. Not the objectively best Testament skin, but a pretty dang good one, I'd say.
I'd say it's alright, although I do agree there are definitely better ones.
Definitely to each their own situation. Yo-Yo Master managing to get in here a little bit. I think the Bridget Testament matchup is such an interesting one. I feel like they both have such good tools against each other.
I feel like Bridget's like one of the most interesting characters right now in terms of matchups. You know, having solid matchups against like characters like Nago, generally considered one of the stronger ones against Chaos.
Oh, PRCing out of the super there. Nice.
Good IBs coming out from Elucid.
Lucid, from the couple of matches I've seen, Lucid definitely also a very envy type player. Likes a lot of defensive play and then waiting for those Mare options.
Also, can I just talk about Lucid's sponsor, Jellyfish Threat Gaming? That is maybe the most based sponsor name.
That's very good. That's a real good one. Yo-Yo Master's gonna be taking the first round here. Finding the aggression. Oh, here we go. It's just so hard to block these Bridget high-lows.
Yeah, Yo-Yo Master making great use of that roll in neutral to get past a lot of the zoning. Going right over that fireball.
Really nice spacing, just barely walking around these Arbiter signs. There's a lot on the screen that you got to deal with. Nice whiff punish from Yo-Yo Master here, though. Getting the burst out from Elucid.
You know, that having that yo-yo out of neutral gives Bridget some crazy movement.
It absolutely does. And this might be dead. Oh, no, doesn't quite pick it up. But the PRC back in the high. It is going to do it. Yo-Yo Master taking the first game up on Elucid.
A very solid game there from Yo-Yo Master. I would imagine that if that had connected, Yo-Yo Master would have gone into a Kara Super and gone for the kill there, which would have worked. But maybe just a little bit too late on the 2-6K.
Yeah, very interesting. I think Bridget is definitely one of those characters where she kind of does a lot of the stuff that Testament's bad matchups generally do. Has long-range fast buttons that can mash out of corner pressure like Axel and Ram can. And has just that, once she gets in, it's just that mindless aggression. And this movement that Yo-Yo Master is really showing off here, even at just staying at full screen to avoid the Arbiter and just getting that Yo-Yo out, using this roll to cover the distance.
Using that movement very well.
Very nice. I was about to say refusing to get hit by an Arbiter right as it happened. Unfortunately, a little bit of commentator curse there. But Yo-Yo real good here. Now, Elucid is in the corner. Ooh, an IB from Yo-Yo Master into the counter hit. Now you have to block a whole lot of mix. There's a red RC into the low. This is going to be a lot of damage coming out. Elucid has to find something to do here with meter to spare. But the run-up grab is going to be enough from Yo-Yo-Master.
It's going to be Yo-Yo Master taking that round there. This is an important game for Elucid to win. because if this happens to be a loss for Elucid, then that's going to be going down 2-0, which is not a great spot you want to be in. But as we've seen earlier this tournament, it's not impossible to come back to a 2-0.
Absolutely. You know, as long as you can keep that mental tight in those situations, it should be okay. Elucid, though, definitely has to be the one to make the adaptations. Here's a nice counter hit.
Sure, some good corner pressure there. And a great jump out. Goes into that Roger dive.
Yo-Yo-Master now landing their counter hit of their own. Burst coming out from Elucid. Yo-Yo-Master does have burst as well. Not needing to use it quite yet, though. Here's going to be, I believe, a wall splat from this. Very nicely done. With the 6H to bring things through the wall. Good blocks here, but the red RC into the high-low mix is just so hard to read. Yo-Yo-Master going to be going up for a second round.
And a very swift 2-0 already here from Yo-Yo-Master. Elucid's going to have to make some fast adjustments. Otherwise, this is going to be a very fast set.
Should be good to go, hot dog.
Alright, and going into game 3 here. Elucid seems to just have a lot of trouble really getting things going versus Yo-Yo-Master's strong movement and a lot of really good creative uses of that yo-yo.
Yep.
Yo-Yo-Master does not lie.
Yep. Yo-Yo-Master doing such a good job of staying at that full screen distance, so Elucid's not really able to get any of those close range stain procs. And Yo-Yo-Master just refusing to go in when Stain is on them. And then landing some of these nice RC mixes. Really nice defense there from Elucid, though. And here's a little bit of the high mix. Red RC as well. You may be having to think about bursting here through the wall with Stain State. Elucid in a pretty good position. Just wants to land anything here.
Fishing for those far slashes.
Showing that defensive play, just a little bit of teabagging, no churning on Testament, but, you know, just trying to predict the high-low and hope that the fuzzy does what you need. Look at that chip damage as well. Yo-Yo-Master's in a tough position, but with the RC, this is a lot of damage potentially coming in. Meter is available for Elucid, but Burst is also available for Yo-Yo-Master. Most likely not going to be getting used this round. Very nice Arbiter on the high there. Even blocked out, that chip damage will be plenty.
I do like that call out on the jump there, and even though it was blocked, the chip damage was going to catch Yo-Yo-Master. Take that round. Elucid finally fighting back.
Yes, this heavy Arbiter route is such a nice route. The heavy Arbiter so good at stopping the run-in with that hitbox right in front of you, and then also covering a lot of the airspace there.
For sure, yeah.
With the threat of Crow, and teleport as a really good movement option as well. Elucid definitely showing some pretty good knowledge of the character here. You'll see, though, all the back hit of the Yo-Yo coming in. Yo-Yo-Master now having almost a harder time getting in. Elucid, once they kind of found the pattern for the blocks. Oh, really nice call out on the 6T there.
In this round, not looking so good for Elucid.
Does have some meter available. Oh no, the low's just going to catch without even a counter hit. Yo-Yo-Master's going to find the pickup and the last little bit of damage. Now match point for Yo-Yo-Master. Hopefully, Elucid can find some of that Gorilla Testament energy. Needing to go on the aggressive here. Nice 6P. Got Yo-Yo-Master in the corner now. And a counter with the Stain proc into the Succubus Super. This will be a good chunk of damage. We'll see what Elucid's choice is on the other side of the wall here. Just a dash up 2P. We can respect those. Oh, nice grab out of the command grab. Bridget command grab, not invulnerable there.
And Elucid gonna, I believe, react to that with a throw. And will be able to take game 3.
That is nice. You gotta love watching these defensive players as they start honing in on like the actual flow of the game and how things are going, because like watching Elucid just go from getting basically steamrolled to being able to block the full Bridget mix and reactively throw her out of a command grab, it's just that's gotta hurt your mental so hard when you're
For
the
sure,
one who
yeah.
has to be the aggressor in the situation.
And Elucid just handling that mental stack so well.
But not to downplay yoyomaster. They are doing fantastic here. I do have to overcome some of my Testament bias. I don't get to see good Testament play very often in the bracket.
Yep. These days, the only Testaments I really regularly see in brackets are Elucid and Deepak.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the Testaments aren't necessarily the tournament grinders. Some nice IVs, though, coming out from Elucid. This is a lot of damage, though, in the corner pressure. String from Yo-Yo. Will dash up 6P. Very nice whiff punish, but the PRC is going to keep Elucid safe there. Gotta be careful with that Stain State on. Going to outstay it. Nice
Ooh,
jump
good
dust.
call out with that JD. Goes into that conversion with the Arbiter.
Very, very nicely done. Elucid now, one touch from either player could seal the deal. That Air Crow will be enough. Elucid planning on making a comeback here, it looks like.
I mean, I don't know what else you would plan on, Lucid.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you hit that point where you plan on losing. It's true.
That's fair.
Oh, nice call out as well. Punishing some of those negative frames on the little scooter there. Elucid just playing the zoning game pretty dang well, but now pushed back into the corner. Has to get that defense on. That Bridget mix is so very hard to block. Meter available for both players. yoyomaster does have burst available and full meter now. Elucid spending another call out with the jump dust. Very nicely timed and very well spaced there. A little bit of stagger pressure. Red RC though. yoyomaster is going to be picking it up here. Does this combo have enough damage with another red RC? Oh no, it's not going to quite find enough, and one Arbiter sign raw mid-screen will be enough for Elucid to tie this matchup 2-2.
And a very great game 4 there from Elucid. Going to be showing some good stuff, some good adaptations against yoyomaster. But those first two games, if they say anything, they say that this is anybody's set.
Absolutely love to see it. Going into another game 5. Elucid versus yoyomaster. Deciding which of these players gets to go up against Envy in the top 8. Here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Going back into this neutral immediately. But yoyomaster gets to start to find the corner and eventually gets a great 2K there, Kala on that teleport to start offense.
Barely representing the teleport so far, but calling it out as soon as it pops.
That's maybe one of the scariest things a player can do to you, is like not do anything to counter one specific thing for an entire set, and then as soon as you decide to do it,
They just instantly have that counter.
Yeah.
That's some nice damage. yoyomaster not dooming out of the match just yet. Coming in, fighting for this round 5. Very nicely done. Those fast yo-yo buttons from Bridget can definitely be a pain to work around.
for sure, yeah, that far slash and 5H from Bridget are really strong, long-reaching buttons. I mean, 5H and 2H are essentially Noggle 5H and 2H. Just weird.
Yeah, being Testament, one of the things that Testament hates the most is just being in that situation where you press far slash and they press far slash at the same time and you lose.
Sure, yeah.
'Cause you're throwing
Testament
out
does not want to have characters who outpoke them.
Yep. Very, very much true. Nice counter hit predicting the aggression from Elucid. This is a lot of damage coming in and a good tempo in yoyomaster's favor. Another hit here. That's going to be enough, and yoyomaster is going to be taking it. Moving on to our top 8.
That 2S conversion there from yoyomaster going to be just enough to take it. I believe that was a 3-2 set. We've seen a lot of 3-2s today.
A lot of 3-2s already. You do love to see it. Oh, there we go. I see Tempo. They're going to be going up against Saiboshi.
Another fight for top 8, it
They
seems.
just should.
See how things are going for losers bracket. It looks like we're mostly waiting on the losers of round 2 and our round 3 and winners.
I love. I see Lancier just took out Little Hot Dog. Unfortunately, Little Hot Dog, another one of our resident Millia mains. We've got Alexander about to go up against Big Booty Man. And who is it that Big Booty Man plays? I have another booty-related player who is
Big Booty
in
Man
here.
is a Gold Lewis player.
Millia versus Gold Lewis is definitely a matchup. That's for dang sure.
It is a matchup where Gold Lewis presses JS in 5K and Millia cries in a corner.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah, it can be very rough for Millia, but once that offense gets going, Gold Lewis does not have a lot in the way of getting out. Even though he has a 6P that's like weirdly uniquely good against Millia, it still can be very rough to actually get out of that pressure.
I think that this is probably going to be a pretty good time for us to potentially just dive into our top 8. Let's do these other matches fill out. We do have Envy and Yo-Yo-Master, who can be ready to go here, hopefully.
Yeah, could be good to see if we can get some of those winners matches done before we're going into our losers top 8.
Yep, absolutely. Looks like Tempo and Saiboshi are figuring out their match as we speak. They're getting scores reported down here for Jackie Nuts' game with the boss. I'm going to go ahead and send out the ping to Envy and
Yo-Yo Master, I believe.
Yo-Yo Master. Sounds good. I will be right back while these two hopefully get in here, and we will be getting our top 8 started. Nice small bracket this week, but honestly, after taking 2 weeks off, I'm very happy to see. I mean, it's always so wild because there's so many killers. Even in when I started this bracket, I always just thought it was just gonna be like all my homies from the band server and no one else. And then all these high ranked players started showing up. I was like, oh god, what's happening?
Yeah, if you got a tournament at a time where there's not one already, you're gonna be seeing the net play grinders coming out. If you can get your tournament advertised on that Twitter account, the NATOFGC, then you're gonna have one good time.
Yeah, big shout out to the TO Discord and the Twitter. The Nick Hazard with 9 moons has been awesome and bringing a lot of TOs together. It's been really great.